The Dark Mind of Semih Çelik. The murders of Iqbal Uziner and Asener Halil, the details of which I have previously shared, deeply shook Turkey. However, this time, we will examine the profile of Semih Çelik, the perpetrator of this horrific incident. So, what led him to such a dark path? What do the Satanist symbols around him, the secret objects in his room, and the mysteries of his world of thought reveal in this profile? With this video, we will try to shed light on the psychological structure behind Semih Çelik and the details that led him to this horror step by step. Welcome to Sorvik. One of the first striking details about Semih Çelik's profile is his interest in Satanist symbols. Although the statue in Semih's room looks like a statue of Jesus at first glance, it is actually a depiction of Lucifer with black wings and a black crown in the shape of a cross and crucifix. One of the most obvious teachings of Satanism, the concept of inverting and contaminating Christian symbols, comes across here. Semih's special choice of this figure reveals his dark beliefs and inner world. Semih's interest is not limited to Jesus figures. The fact that he keeps a skull-themed pen holder and a deformed icon with one eye open in his house makes his obsession with Satanism even more obvious. His interest in the Panagia Phaneramani icon is also striking. This icon, which is located in the Patriarchate of Istanbul, is a parody of the Virgin Mary and Jesus, and only contains a skull and a frightening deformation. How did Semih go about obtaining this icon? While he is looking for clues about who he was in contact with, he may be pointing to a deeper satanic connection. Another symbol that stands out in Semih Çelik's profile is the seal of Lucifer. This symbol is included in great detail in the drawings in his room. The goat-headed seal of Lucifer is known as the symbol of power and independence in Satanism. Semih's use of these symbols and their frequent inclusion in the drawings in his room reflect his obsessive control over murders and his dark instincts. In addition, the single-eye symbol, which has a central place in Freemasonry and Satanism, is another striking detail in Semih's room. Although the single-eye symbol is mostly associated with the Illuminati and Freemasonry, it also has a strong meaning in Satanism. Semih's fondness for these symbols suggests that he may have established a deep connection with a dark culture. Semih's satanic interests are not limited to symbols. Other details in his room also reflect his dark mindset. For example, there is a black bookcase, and on this bookcase, there is a knife with a black sheath and a key. While the key symbol means opening closed doors, this detail points to Semih's closed and dangerous mental world. This key may not only be an object for Semih, but also a symbolic tool for opening himself and his dark thoughts to the outside world. Two books in Semih's library provide very important clues to reveal his mindset. The health section of the Divine Comedy and the books called Ragdoll stand out as elements that feed the darker aspects of Semih's mental journey. The book Ragdoll, in particular, tells the story of a murderer who grotesquely combines the body parts of 6 victims to create a new corpse. The striking sentence of the book, "Tell me, if you are the devil, what am I?" suggests that Semih identifies with this character. It is clear that he finds the reflection of his obsessive personality in these books. Semih Çelik's profile goes beyond just an obsession surrounding him with Satanist symbols. This situation also reveals a serious threat to society. A long preparation process and an ever-deepening obsession are the main elements that led Semih to murder. The fact that individuals like him can roam freely in society reveals an uncontrolled danger. This video not only provides an analysis of Semih's profile, but also aims to raise awareness of the threat such personalities pose to society. Hoping that such incidents will not happen again. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next video.